What is my homeschool philosophy and how did I arrive at that philosophy? Today, that's what we're going to talk about. Hi, my name is Jennifer. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful for your time. I want to welcome you to my channel, or welcome back. I am really enjoying getting to know everyone through YouTube. I'm just having a blast getting to know you, and I hope that you are enjoying getting to know me as well. Today's video is all about homeschool philosophy. I was invited by Kylie Rayner to participate in this collab, so please make sure that you check out her channel as well as the playlist that I will include below on learning all about different homeschool philosophies and how we homeschool. If you haven't checked out Kylie's channel yet, you really need to. She is a wealth of information. I have learned so much from her, and I am starting to institute starting our mornings with documentaries because of her idea. So thank you so much, Kylie, for the idea. I really appreciate it, and so we'll see how it goes. But I'm really excited to have more documentaries, and I think that it's a great idea to just start it out in the morning with some documentaries every day. So I'm really looking forward to that. But today we're here to talk about homeschool philosophies, and that is what I'm going to do now. I have already done a video on eclectic homeschooling and how I am an eclectic homeschooler, which I will link that video here. It's a great little cute video. It's got the link to a quiz on it to find out what kind of homeschooler are you. But in the video, it basically says I'm eclectic, that I like Thomas Jefferson, Charlotte Mason, classical, unit studies, project-based, we just like learning around here. So I am an eclectic homeschooler, but today I really want to focus on how I got there. How did I get to the point where I am that eclectic homeschooler, where we use a variety of curricula, where we don't really stick to any one company, any one style. And most of it, in fact, let's just start out with my daughter. So I have one daughter. She is going into 5th grade. We have actually already started our 5th grade year. She did go to a Christian school through the middle of her 3rd grade year. So she had quite a bit of the school structure in her school expectations, in her comfort level, in the things that she wanted and the things that she liked. And so we sat down, again, my daughter is going into 5th grade. So this was when she was the middle of her 3rd grade year. We sat down and we started talking about, what do you like about school and what don't you like about school? What would you like to change if you could? What are the things that you want to keep? And so, obviously we can't do everything that you... Obviously, I don't know if we can do everything that you want to do, but we can give it a try, or we can come up with some kind of compromise. And based on that conversation with her, she informed me that she wanted a homeschool room. We had talked about doing homeschool, on the couch in the living room, about doing homeschool on the dining room table. And she just said, I really like a homeschool room. We didn't have that homeschool room at the time. And so we did school on the dining room table for quite a while. And that just wasn't for her. That just wasn't what she wanted. She wanted a traditional school setting, I guess, as much as you can put that in a homeschool. She wanted the room. She wanted a desk. She asked if we could find some posters to put on the walls. And so those types of things. And so that is a more traditional approach, but it's something that she had requested, and it's something that we could do. So therefore we have a homeschool space. We have a homeschool room. She does have a desk, and we have some posters up there. So we are traditional in that, and that is because of her request. Something else to note about my daughter is she is a kinesthetic learner. She really, really likes getting her hands on things. She learns better when there are projects. And so therefore, we do quite a few projects in our homeschool because that is one of the best ways for her to learn. So we use math manipulatives. She does science projects. She does boards with presentations. So that kinesthetic learning with getting her hands into a subject, digging into the meat of the topic. You know, she likes the unit studies so that she can really dig into something, and she can have a diorama, or she can have a poster board, or she can have something to show this is what I did. And she really likes the working with her hands. And so we do quite a few of those projects, the unit studies and things like that, the manipulatives. So that is another reason that we have the philosophy that we have. Something else to know about my daughter is she is extremely competitive. I do mean extremely. She gets it from me. She gets it honestly. We frustrate my husband. There's no doubt about that. But she is very competitive. With that, it is pretty difficult because she doesn't have that classroom competition that she was used to that really pushed her to make her excel. And so we have incorporated more games into our homeschool, partially is because of the kinesthetic, but secondly, it is because of the competition, because she likes that competition. And since I'm competitive as well, I don't just lose. So that is something that we have incorporated a little bit more. But this, as you can see, all of the reasons that our philosophy is what it is goes back to my daughter as to she is who she is. How can we best serve her, her needs, her wants, her learning styles? There are two more things that I want to talk about. Number one is trial and error. We did trial and error. I mean, I bought an entire set of curriculum. We discovered that was not working, and so we had to pick and choose the pieces from that to use, and then what we could still use so I wouldn't have to spend money on another curriculum, and just all of those things. But it was trial and error. So that is part of what our philosophy is. What it is because of trial and error. But something else that has made a huge impact on my life as well as our homeschool is the book, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Now, when I was dating my husband and it looked like it was pretty serious and we were probably going to get married, one of our mutual friends gave me the book, The 5 Love Languages. And I had never heard of it. I read it, and I'm so thankful that I did, because that book, I think about it throughout the years more than any other book that I had read, I think, on relationships. And it has really helped me. Well, there's a book on 5 love languages for your children. And not only does it include information on the 5 love languages for children, but it talks about how children best learn with each of these languages. So it focuses on how to best help your child learn based on their love language. And that is something that we have incorporated into our homeschool on a daily basis, is based on my daughter's love language. What should we incorporate? What should we include? And so we have done that. So I highly recommend the 5 Love Languages for Children book by Gary Chapman. I will include a link to it down below. It is extremely, extremely insightful. I know that this video is not quite just straight up our homeschool philosophy, but I really thought that it was important to kind of walk through some steps and give some tips and things to think about as to how to get to the philosophy that you are within your homeschool. Now, again, I encourage you to take the quiz for Eclectic Homeschooling. It is so much fun, and it was a lot of fun for me to take that quiz, but I'm just one of those people. I like taking those types of quizzes. I hope that this video has helped and given you some things to think about. Please make sure you do check out the playlist as well as Kylie's channel. And if you have any questions, leave those in the comments down below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. As always, if you are not subscribed, please do so. We would love to have you part of our YouTube family. It has just been an amazing ride so far, and we're having so much fun getting to know everyone. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.